Old school.
That was it was all old school shit. So I like to group it together, as you know,
That's right.
and it seems to work out pretty spectacularly every Saturday.
You're a genius, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Too funny. Too funny.
Too good.
All right, got anything to kick us off with?
Oh yeah, let's get rolling here. Let's get
All
rolling.
right.
Favorite of yours? I can't believe I'm going to say it. A secret we kept.
Okay.
We were aware of this for what, a month or two?
I don't know what you're making reference to, but
I'm making reference to the official announcement of, let me put it on the screen here, Metal Church returning with brand new lineup that includes David Ellefson, Ken Mary, and Brian Allen of Vicious Rumors.
wow.
Now, we knew about this. When did I tell you?
About 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we knew for a little while, but we were sworn to secrecy.
Yeah. I mean, is that the quote unquote the Metal Church lineup you want to see? I wonder what prompted the big lineup change.
Yeah, the only thing I could think of is maybe the other guys are busy with other bands. No, I don't know. I mean, or maybe Kurt wasn't happy with the last lineup of the band, or
No, I don't know. That was a pretty solid lineup for most of the members for the last quite a few years, 18 years maybe.
No, not that long, because there was the lineup in between that we just had with the Congregation of Aggravation or whatever that album was called. The one with Mark Lopes as the singer.
Yeah, but aside from the singer, the most of the guys have been in the band a while.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? They could be busy.
Fate of the world.
They could be busy, or they could be. Kurt didn't want to play with those guys anymore.
Maybe.
Certainly, getting Ellefson and Ken Mary in the band, those are upgrades, no matter who you put in there.
Right. Of course. And as you know, the Ken Mary was playing with Jack Russell's Great White there
and Flotsam.
Yeah, for quite a while. And people who may or may not be familiar with Ken, but he's like a hardcore metal guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's like really into the metal. I mean, he'll play the more melodic stuff. But he really likes some of the really brutal stuff,
Yeah, he's a metal drummer that makes money playing less metal stuff.
Right.
Because he has been, was he in Alice Cooper and House of Lords? I think he was in for a bit.
Yeah.
So he's been into some lighter bands, I guess. Not that those bands are light necessarily,
just melodic bands.
Yeah, they're not Metal Church, that's for sure. But yeah, Ken is a player, and Brian Allen from Vicious Rumors, he's good too. So
yeah, well, I mean, they're all good guys. It's just this is almost like an all-star lineup, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, maybe that's the only way to make Metal Church worth enough money to tour.
Sure.
I mean, I have to imagine that Metal Church with Ellefson, specifically with a Grammy Award winner, is worth more than Ronnie Monroe Metal Church.
Well, yeah, I agree, but it just seems kind of funny that it I think what it is for me, it sounds like a hired gun thing. It kind of like what Dead Daisies did with Glenn Hughes.
Sure.
Could be. We're Dead Daisies. I mean, we made our mark on the world. We had John Corabi in there, which, he's no slouch as far as vocals are concerned, but he isn't of the star power that a Glenn Hughes is.
Right.
And then John goes off to do his own thing, and they bring in a Glenn Hughes to front Dead Daisies. And that only lasted, for just a while. And then he's off and doing Glenn Hughes stuff again. And then John Corabi comes back.
Right.
So that's kind of my point. It sounds almost hired gunnish.
Yeah.
I've got some hired name brand people in the band.
Yeah. I almost wonder if he did the last lineup with the Mark Lopes and the fact that Lopes especially is not back, if he just wasn't happy with it.
Yeah.
So he retooled it completely and
yeah,
do it again.
I wasn't impressed with Mark's vocal style. You know, it just seemed too repetitive.
I liked it personally. I thought it was really good, and it was very aggressive, which, the heavier it is, the better I like it. So maybe that was it. But
and what's the name of the new singer?
The new singer's Brian Allen. He was in Vicious Rumors, the last couple of records.
All right.
And that's different than even we had heard, because we had heard that the singer from Trauma was the guy. I had heard that.
Right.
And then when I saw this announcement, I was like, man, did they make a change that quick? So I went back and listened to the demo that we had of Fuck Around and Find Out versus the actual recorded, the one that's released. It's the same guy. So we were just told the wrong guy. So
okay. All right.
But yeah. What would you call this? Mega church, I guess?
Yeah, something like that.
It's mega church.
Something like that. Well, I'll be happy to go see it.
Me too.
If and when it tours around and things. But as a fan of Metal Church, I mean, now we're down to this thing where Metal Church is Kurt Vanderhoof.
Yeah. Well, I think we're getting down to that with almost every band we like, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, with what's his name? Howe.
Mike Howe?
Mike Howe committing suicide a few years ago.
Right.
It felt, like the Metal Church that we could, gravitate toward as far as like the classic sound lineup and all that.
Yeah.
But then since Mike's passing, they've been trying to find their footing as Metal Church, and we'll see how this one works out.
Yeah. Well, would you like me to play the single? FAFO?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Let's hear some.
Let's hear a little Metal Church with Fuck Around and Find Out. Probably not going to get a lot of radio love on this one. All right, here we go.
Hey, you. Why are you watching this with commercials? Go commercial-free and unlock exclusive content. Become a VIP today on Locals, Substack, or Rumble Premium. Stop waiting.